Okay, shut up, Matray. Okay, now we are live. Welcome to the podcast with Dumberoni, of course, and with me I have Matray as always. And today we also got a P3 debutant. Did you get P3 or P2?
P3.
Okay, yeah, George P3 on his debut race in VMR. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome,
Yeah, it was a good
everybody,
race.
and welcome, George.
Yes. I gotta be honest, we haven't actually planned any interviews because this was like last minute coming down, but I can try. Tell us about your qualifying pace, George.
My quali pace was actually pretty good. In the first session, I topped it. Though I used a pair of softs when I thought it was going to be more competitive. So I went out of softs, but I could have done it on mediums. But it's fine. I still topped it. And then Q2, I think I topped it again, but I used another pair of softs. So on my first lap in Q3, I had to use a scrub set to set my banker to save a set of softs for the race in case I needed it. But then I managed, because Cola Thomas, the P1 in the race, was looking very fast in quali. I didn't think I was going to get pole. And then I actually managed to get pole by 1,000th of a second on him. So that was great.
Yeah,
A
it
very
could be
pleasant
much
surprise.
closer.
It was a good one, and Thomas, he was planning on beating you, but he lost out in the last sector, so he didn't manage to take it.
I was watching his lap afterwards, and I saw him. I saw he set a purple sector too, and I was thinking, oh no, he's gonna beat me now. When he crossed the line, I started celebrating because he didn't improve.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did you do 2 laps in Q3 or 3 laps? I don't remember.
I think I did 2 laps on the scrub set, I pitted for a new set of tires, then went out.
Okay.
So I think I did an extra lap.
Just one
Yeah,
question
we can see
from
it in the background, though.
just one question from Sheikh in the chat, by the way. I just need to answer them. The reason there isn't any commercials about drones flying into my neighbor's car anymore is because I broke my drone when it flew into my neighbor's car. That's how we do it in Norway. But back to you guys. Well, you can take us through the race as well because you had a good qualifying, of course. But then you managed to. Oh, by the way, one more thing. Fuck you, King. That is standard. I have to say it.
You forgot that.
Yeah, but I will say it more anyways. You had a good qualifying pace. P1 pole. The only pole we're gonna see in this season as well. But then you got a jump start when the race started. What do you feel about that?
But it all started on the formation lap,
Wait.
actually. So
Yeah,
on the start of the
don't
formation
forget
lap,
about that.
on the start of the formation lap, I was on hards, I think, and I just spun off the line.
Yeah,
just spun.
I saw that.
I was thinking, okay, that is absolutely terrible. So then I was thinking, do I re-overtake everybody or do I not? So I was like, okay, I'll re-overtake everybody. And I get to the top of the hill before Aqua Minerali, and I don't even know what happened. I think I hit someone, and then it disqualified me for the formation lap. So I was like, okay, this has got even worse. Surely it can't get any worse than that. And then I jump start. It wasn't even close.
And you
It
got
was
the
really,
guy.
really early.
You got the guy right behind you, Nuno Lima, as well to jump start.
Yeah, I got
because
him
he
to
went.
jump start.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
Then I
he
jump
was.
started.
yeah, I just
So
got to mention one thing about spinning under the formation lap. We actually have a rule about it that if you spin out, you just have to keep your position until you get back to the grid because overtaking can easily, it can
Yeah,
easily
okay, well, I know that now.
cause disqualification if you hit other cars and stuff like that. So you won't get penalized now because we didn't care to report you, but remember that too next time. If you spin, just
Yes.
stay in the same position and don't overtake until you are out of the grid and people are like ghosted and stuff like that.
Yeah, with the drive-through, I did my 3 laps to like heat up the hards. So when I come out the pits, they've got heat in them. So then I can just get on with it. That was my thinking. And then I was just trying
Yeah.
to re-overtake everybody until the safety car. Then I pit for mediums, and I was like, at the time I was thinking these mediums could probably go to the end. So then I was just trying to be careful with them whilst also trying to catch up with everybody. Then it got to the second safety car a few laps. I don't know how many laps later. It was like 8, maybe 9 laps later, and everyone in front of me pit. So I was like, the only way I win this is if I stay out on these old mediums. So I did. I stayed out, and there was 4 cars in between me and the Red Bull. And then he overtook me pretty quickly, and then I spun into him. So that it went worse. Then I had a good fight with Matray and the McLaren. Jesus, that's his name. Yeah, but I couldn't overtake Jesus. It was really close to the last lap. It was like 2 tenths in it or something. But
Yeah.
I'm happy with third.
Yeah, P3 is a good position in our first race in this league, at least.
Yeah, I mean,
And,
it keeps the fight alive at the top. Even though it's the start, I mean.
It's like one race,
wanna
they still
win it.
have 7 to go.
I want to win it. I want to win it so badly.
Yeah, you just need to
That's a
keep
good,
Colin Thomas
approach.
behind you, because he's starting behind you as well in the next one.
I'm keeping him behind me. I know I am.
Yeah,
I
I'm
did
starting
it.
ahead of you.
I did it for a decent while on for a couple laps on much older medium tires. So I feel like I can do it again for longer.
Yeah, to be honest, I just want to add that when you spun and then you started early at the race start, I said to Beef that you were a new guy, so I didn't know anything about you, and I was like, I hope he's not a troll or something, cause and he wants to fuck up the race for everybody.
No,
So
that was just
I was
a really bad sequence of events. It was just really
so I was
bad.
like, what is this guy doing? Like, come on. Yeah, so I was a bit scared, but yeah, then I saw that you are racing in a normal way, so I got calm about that. So yeah, and in the
I've
end we
done
had a
many
good fight as
leagues
well.
in my time played F1 games. I've done many league races, probably thousands of just races, and I've never had a worse start than that. Never. I don't think
Yeah,
I've
it
ever
sounds
spotted the
imagine.
formation lap before, and then also got a drive through.
Yeah, and you like jumped like 2 seconds earlier than the lights going off. So
So bad. It wasn't even close. I just let go. And I was like, oh, well, I've done that now, so now I've got to just drive.
yeah, but I just seeing that in Q1 in the video now, going in the background, that you almost crashed when you get into the pit.
Yeah, I saw
In
that as
Q1.
well. Took out the breaking points and
the
stuff
meter
like that.
board.
So, yeah, so I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I did.
I
I
was
did
like,
it. Yeah, because
yeah,
my brake bias was too low, so I didn't, and then I just lost it. So I was like, that was also another thing I had to manage during the race, especially with the mediums. I just kept losing so much grip. I had to keep up in my brake bias, but then I just had so much understeer throughout the corners. I was just struggling. I couldn't get it right. There was also at one point near the start of the race, my brake bias was too low, and it was at the top of the chicane at the top of the hill, and I was behind someone and I braked and I nearly spun out. I was like sideways, and I ended up cutting the corner and getting a penalty for it because I tried to catch the car. So
Yeah,
that's
I
why I
got
got a
more penalty
penalty.
than you.
Yeah,
By
I
the
mean, I
way,
think I got
are
more
you
warnings later in the race, so it didn't matter. But I mean, that was a pretty close call. I don't know what lap that was, to be honest.
are you using
Probably
any assist at all? By the way,
any what? Sorry.
assist.
any assist like
Oh, any assists? No,
yeah. No, not even
no.
racing line.
Oh no, racing line. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, you use
No,
racing
I've
line
got
as well.
racing line.
Okay.
No traction, no ABS.
Yeah, okay. Same with me. Same with me. I cannot get off the racing line yet. I want
Yeah, I
to
mean,
go
I
to
just thought
start.
it's so much easier with racing line. It's not like I'll be
Yeah,
going pro anyway, so.
yeah. Okay. And what do you think overall of the league so far and the
I think
guys
it's a good
you
league.
were racing
You,
with?
you can be honest. You can be honest. This is a free environment. We have a free speech as long as you talk positive
speech.
about me. Only me. You can
I
fuck
mean,
over that. Means I don't care. If, yeah, Trash talk Matray, I mean, especially King. You can say whatever you want.
I don't know who King was. I don't know who he is.
Okay, that is
No, but
good enough. That is good enough because him knowing that no one knows who he is even worse for him.
Yeah, who's King?
Yeah.
No, I think the league's good. I think it's competitive at the front. There's like 4 drivers, I think. Me, Cola, Thomas, Jesus, and Matrim. Us 4. I mean, we were all pretty close in the race. So, I mean, I think I'm a little quicker than Matrim and Jesus.
Yeah,
be
but
honest.
the thing with Jesus is that he is defending extremely well. It is if you are behind him, as you witnessed
But the thing
is that
is,
he is hard to get past as well. He defends well.
my tires were like 10 laps older than his, and he barely held me off.
Okay, Jesus suck.
All I'm
Fuck him.
gonna say. All I'm gonna say. I had those mediums on since like lap 11, and it was lap 32.
With Jesus, it's that he's just very consistent. Like you won't see
Yeah,
him
I think
be
he
in
is
a
good.
parade
I'm not
probably.
consistent. One lap I'm got the fastest lap. Next lap I'm sliding into half the corners because I think my ego just gets so high. And I'm like, "Oh, I'm so good at this game, and I just nearly spin every time.
Yeah, I'm in between the two. I can be very fast. I can beat Tamash sometimes because I've been racing with him for a while now.
And you can certainly take out
I'm
me
also
if I'm racing
consistent.
against you. Yeah, fuck you,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Oh, and only Dumberoni is also fast if he starts playing again, so he will be at the top. I'm sure about that. So yeah.
Yeah, maybe. But I like sitting in the commentator booth and trash talk people instead now. It's like when I'm racing, I'm always yelling "fuck you, bro" and flipping people off when I pass them and stuff like that. But now I can actually do it from above. Now I can.
I'm just looking at the pure race pace statistic, and oh my goodness, Cola Tamas was miles ahead of us.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
the
But
hell?
I still have to mention
Matchroom, you're
that.
about on average 100th quicker than me.
Yeah, but I still
But
have to say that I
that's
had the
crazy.
front-wing damage in the end, so I think
Oh
I
yeah,
was
you did. You
closer
did.
to Kolar Tamash because in the first two stints, I was like, I think 2 seconds was the biggest difference between us. So I could hold his pace. I'm not saying I'm faster because he's faster, that's for sure. But
Fucking regardless.
yeah, with some more practice, I think I can win some races this season or even fight for the championship.
But
It's just hard to have time.
we also have to remember that it's easier to have a good race pace if you are leading. If you don't have to fight,
That is
and that was
true.
basically Colin Thomas on Tuesday. He was leading most of the race, so then he didn't need to fight that much, so he could have a higher pace. Because if like Markheim or you, George, is behind Cam, you will always be slower in most of the lap at Imola anyways.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
True.
So you guys are closer than what the stats say, because if you see Markheim, George, and Jesus, you guys are around the same pure race pace. But that's also because you
But
were in a fight most of the time.
if we go off qualifying though, and who the fastest is, that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, not King at least.
Certain someone got. Yeah, what is this guy? Who is King?
You will know. You will know.
You will know.
What did he come?
You can just start to trash talk him in the chats and everything. Like in 2D, I got the whole community, the whole league to trash talking in every occasion they could. It was nice.
Yeah, but he's a steward though, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, but
Why did King come in the race?
his AI drove the whole race because his wheel disconnected and didn't want to connect again. So
Oh, that's who he was.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how this
Yeah.
guy's consistency rating was 8.7.
Yeah.
That's why, because it was a 35.
Because it's an AI. Yeah,
Yeah.
no wonder it's going to be that good.
That's why I didn't get any
My
penalties as
God.
well.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, that makes a lot more sense
But-
now. I was about to say, is this guy just driving really slow?
But to be
Or he can be
fair,
consistent.
he's a good guy though. He's nice and all that shit. But
Yeah, he just became the punch box for everybody. So yeah, that's it. But it's between
Victim.
friends, you know.
Poor fella.
So yeah.
he deserves it, so it's okay. But yes, let's continue over to we need to ask what everyone is thinking about. Did you try to take out Coral Thomas in lap 26, or was it an incident?
It was an incident, but I can say during the time I wasn't mad because I knew it was kind of my fault for going off. But watching the stream back a few minutes ago, felt like I'm looking at it. Wait, let me get the old stream up. It was like that 26, but I felt like I was very far left. I was right on the curb. I felt like I couldn't give him any more space. So maybe he could have left me some more.
That's the nature of that corner as well, because it's not a good place to overtake. It's very narrow.
Yeah, that's actually true.
All
right. I'm watching it now. I reckon. No, I still my fault for trying to overtake there. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, but
He had so much faster tires, and at the time
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had a penalty and he didn't. But like, I just had so much speed. I was like, I've got to go for that.
Yeah, it's all right. You are a racing
what I
driver,
mean-
so
yeah.
of course you try to.
You no
wait.
longer go for a gap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
but
course.
I'm literally all the way on the left. If you pause it, I'm on the apex.
Well, we don't
So
see his POV. I think he didn't have much space either.
I don't think it's that deep.
but,
No, I didn't try to take him out. I went for a
Yeah,
gap
know.
when I probably
We
shouldn't
know.
have.
We just
Looking back on it.
kidding.
we just
But it's happening.
we just trying to make some drama in the podcast to get some viewers
Yeah,
and
drama.
stuff like that. So
Drama never
drama is all we aim for.
It's like Drive to Survive, VMR version.
Drive to survive. Yeah, I'm the
Yeah.
villain. I'm the villain.
You are
I'm him. I'm him.
You are the
Yeah,
new
you
bad
are-
guy,
you are
so of
Lance
course
Troll.
you are the villain.
you are Stroll of VMR, except the pace.
Yeah. He's not close to Stroll in that way.
So with the reverse grids for the race, is it based off the championship standings or the
Yeah,
previous race result?
The final
It's
standings,
on
the
the-
championship.
yeah.
The standings.
championship
Okay.
standings always. So if you lead, you're gonna come from the last place always. So it's basically that. But it's a fun format because you have to fight your way to the top all races if you want to win the championship. So yeah, it's a good format. I think you will find fun, but let's hope we won't have many incidents because yeah, it's a bit hard to fight yourself through the field.
I was about to say that.
But it's a lot of fun as well. You just have to be patient because every race is long, so you have time.
I think at Austria, it's it's gonna be a lot more crashes and incidents because if you have the likes of me, Matchroom Jesus, and what was the guy's name who won? What's his name? The Red Bull, Cola Thomas, at the back, and we're gonna be trying our best to get through quickly because we all can win. It's gonna be at least one of us will be getting desperate, and it'll just escalate from there. I reckon there'll be a lot more crashes, a lot more incidents, and the guys at the front will be defending hard.
It was like me and Matray last season. We were also fighting for the championship, and we were actually teammates in as well, but we were following each other all the way through the field. To be honest, like if Matray was ahead of me, I was following him while he passed people, and that way around as well.
Yeah.
So it's just being patient.
More incidents.
But you get to get used to it and be patient and of course you need to know the people you are racing with. So in your part it's a bit harder because you don't know who are the hard people to overtake and stuff like that. Because for example I know when I have to be careful, or which drivers I have to be careful around, and which drivers are like you can trust them that they don't fuck your race up. So yeah, I'm not saying every driver is trying to be as clean as they can, but of course there are drivers
Some are
who
more
are
aggressive than others.
yeah, or just being a bit more risky or being around them. So yeah, but you will know it from experience from
All I
time to
know,
time.
though, the thing I know at the moment is that I'm the fastest. I know that I can be the fastest. So I'll just pass them around the outside or something like that. I'll be all right.
I'm looking forward to. Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that in Tuesday's case. I will follow you, and I expect some good overtakes from you on the outside in
Oh,
every
you're
single
gonna see
corner.
so many. You're gonna see so many.
Yeah, in T1.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is into the wall.
Spinning on the
Thanks,
jump start
Howard.
again.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'd
Okay.
overtake everybody if I did a jump start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna. That's a good part of that format as well. That we're gonna see a lot more overtakes and gavers into the wall on the stream. By the way.
Perfect timing, as always.
Yeah.
Gower's bottling it.
Yeah. It's not surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do you think about the race as a commentator? By the way, was it exciting from the outside or?
It was a lot of time penalties, but it also was a lot of fighting going on, especially in the mid pack. So Ward and I will try to get everything, but it's impossible to get all of the fights. But we try to like. It was also a little bit buggy as well because we had a safety car while no other driver had a safety car. So we were like, Warner was like, oh, there's a safety car. And I was like, no, they're still passing each other, so I don't think it's a safety car. Because we had a safety car message in the broadcast view as well.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
but I want to say that Gower saved the day because he spun out and it made a caution and then the safety car went away.
yeah, I saw that as well. I watched the whole replay, so yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
we can go back to George. You were in a party with the American dude on Tuesday, or
Me?
yeah,
In a,
you
I know I
were.
wasn't in a party. I was
Oh, you
I was
just
by
joined.
myself whilst I was racing. I
Okay,
just joined
so
afterwards to talk.
okay, yeah, but did you have any fight with Renzi? Because this was his first league race in Formula One
Uh,
ever.
I don't think so. I probably overtook him when I was coming back through the field after my drive-through. Though I don't know, to be honest. I overtook so
I
many.
overtook Renji, I remember, but it was on the main straight, so it wasn't anything special there.
Yeah, I probably just overtook him with DRS. I think looking on
Yeah.
the statistics for overtakes, I'm at the top, aren't I? Yeah, attack rating, I'm at the top.
Yeah, but you had
Look at
to
me go.
fight through the field.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm at the top.
that's the positive thing for the quicker guys during this format is that there will be a lot of attack ratings going on, and also defend rating for the slower guys as well. So those stars will be interesting to watch going forward as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we will see a lot of overtakes, hopefully good ones as well.
Yeah.
And it will be interesting to start with you guys. Like I will have you behind me, and then Jesus and Kolar Tomas. So yeah, it won't be a good feeling to be honest. That you three are behind
Yeah, you
me.
got the three
I
fastest
like.
guys, the three other fast guys behind you.
Yeah, I know, I know. I like to be in the back more. Like if I'm leading, that's better because I don't know. It's better to follow the fast guys and then fight them after we go through the field. But yeah, we will
Yeah.
see. It's gonna be interesting in Austria, that's for sure.
I think whoever can manage their ERS the best will win.
Yeah,
But it will
Yeah,
come
I
down to the last lap with the ERS. Because if you got that
Yeah.
slipstream and overtake and DRS, no one's going to stop you. Can't do anything.
Yeah, but probably if you have a lot of pace and you can follow the car ahead easily, then you can save more ERS as well. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I have to learn more about this ERS stuff here in this game. That's
I'll
for
do
sure.
some practice on over the weekend.
I also want to
Yeah, I will
ask
try
you.
to.
I also want to ask you about. I'm looking at the top battles now. Number 5, you against Jesus in lap 26 to 29. How do you? Well, how did that battle go for you? What do you feel about the battle? I know you lost the battle at the end, but how was it?
I think I was quite frustrated at that point in the race because like I'd done so much stuff wrong, so I was trying to like really hold on. But then I thought when he overtook me for like the last time before the battle carried on, I just kind of settled in. I thought I'm just gonna wait to the last lap and overtake him with ERS. But then that plan failed because I needed to keep burning so much ERS throughout the middle of the lap to keep with him, so I couldn't really gain it, which was a bit annoying because my tires were so dead. So then when it got to the last lap, I was too far back to make a move into turn 1, so I just stuck with him so close throughout the lap, and then on the second last corner, and I tried to go down the inside, but it didn't work. I was just too far back.
Yeah,
I think I was 3 tenths back when I made a lunge.
that could have given Markram the P2.
Yeah, I didn't want to crash and like throw away a podium just for a few extra points. I thought I'd just play it safe.
Yeah. Well, as we say, it's a long season. 7 more to go, so a lot of points to get.
And the point system's different, isn't it, than
Yeah.
normal F1?
Top 15
Yeah,
get points, but that is also to encourage people to finish the race, because they know that if people are outside of top 10, they might choose to retire in the pits because they don't
Yeah, just give up.
see the point in continuing if they don't gonna get any points.
Yeah, I'm all up for a different point system. Keeps it interesting.
Yeah, and we
Yeah,
try to do something different than every other league.
yeah, and we were playing around with the last server, like, so we have some experience, so that's why we have some different things running here. And yeah, so we have some experience overall with Dumberoni. So we are trying our best, and that's why we have these statistics as well, because we think it's a good addition to the league.
Yeah,
It's
that's
something to look
actually
at.
really cool, the statistics. I didn't realize
Yeah.
it was a thing, and then I was looking on the Discord the night after the race, and I saw them all pop up. It's quite interesting to look at.
Yeah, better be
Yeah.
because I paid fucking $60 to have them for like half a year.
Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it.
Yeah. Okay, now it got quieter. Markram, you can. Do you have anything you want to ask this new guy?
No, I think I'm just looking forward for the season. I think we're gonna have a lot of battles between us, uh, with Jesus and I hope Kolar Tomasz as well, because I think he is the fastest now. But I hope we
Not
can catch
according
up.
to George.
Yeah, not according to him, but I'm being more objective than George, you know.
Well, George did
Yeah.
take the only pole this season.
Yeah.
Oh, is it
So
hands?
in
Do I
a
get a trophy for that?
in a one-lap race, he would be the quickest, maybe.
By 1,000.
Yeah, by 1,000. Yeah.
It's not even
Yeah.
like I destroyed it. It was literally the smallest of margins.
Yeah, but that also shows that the top guys are close as well.
Close. It's gonna be close. I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
head
I
off
think maybe.
because
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I've got to head off. But I think this season will be close.
Yeah, but
And
we'll see you back
I'm
here
looking
on
forward.
Tuesday, I hope. As
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
be racing on Tuesday. to win.
And so far,
To
I
win.
can say it's great
Okay.
having you.
I'll see you on the podium.
I'm gonna keep it on. Okay, I'm gonna predict you told everyone you're gonna win. The fall will be extremely long if you don't manage to win. So.
That's fine by me. I'll see you
Yeah,
guys on the podium.
Yeah,
From
see you
now on.
later. Take care.
See you
Goodbye.
later.
Okay, and that was George. Nice guy. He's going for the win on Tuesday, so keep your eyes open for that one. He might win, and he
Yeah.
might also not win. It's like, yeah, bigger chance he won't win, but we can let him have this one. Let him
Yeah.
live in the hopes of
Yeah, of course.
winning. Yeah.
I mean, it's race 2, so we will see after 4 races where he is.
Yeah, he
But,
might have been lucky at Imola, and that will be the only points he gets this season. We never know.
yeah,
We never know.
yeah, we will see. We will see. He's a new one, so we don't know much about him, but he seems like a good guy.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was fun having a guest with us for
Yeah.
a change now.
Maybe we can try
So
to get the American guy next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can like
Get some
have the new guys.
Wisconsin in here. Maybe Nuno Lima wants to join one day.
Yeah. So
Who knows?
we can get to know them a bit better.
Yeah, at least let them tell the world what they think about winning races and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the league, of course.
Yeah,
It's
fuck
a
the
good
league, man.
feedback to us as well. Yeah, fuck this.
Yeah,
Fuck this shit. Let's just end the podcast now.
yeah, we're ending it. Goodbye now. Okay, but we also need to talk about the elephant in the room.
The AI overtaking Gover.
Ah, you knew that one. The AI of King overtaking Gowers. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
What
saw
do you
that.
feel about that one?
I was laughing so hard, but I guess he overtake somebody else and go over too. No, it was Gamer. As well?
Yeah, I think so. And one more, I think it was Renchi as well. So, yeah.
It
So
was very funny.
yeah, what do you
He
think?
just goes,
What do you feel about AI going in 50 difficulty overtaking Gowers? That is the main issue in this one. Yeah, fuck
I
you,
would
Gowers.
say I'm surprised, but not
And
really. So,
yeah, it wasn't that big of a surprise because it's Gowers
yeah,
and
but it
Gamer.
was funny to see. Especially that it happened to Gavers and Gamers. I mean, I like I couldn't predict it much better. So yeah. Yeah, it was funny to see that, honestly, on the stream. So everybody, it was in the first few laps, I guess. So yeah, just check it back. It's a good lap.
It is an extremely good lap. First lap, I think. And AI of King passing Gauss, Gamer, and one more. I think it was Durenchi, but I can't be sure on that one.
Yeah, and
But
I
yeah,
just
you
wanna
can see the whole race on YouTube, Virtual Motorsport Racing on YouTube, or also on Virtual Motorsport Racing on Twitch as well for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But on YouTube, it's like edited, so you don't gonna see all the breaks and stuff like that in between qualifying and race and stuff like that. But yeah, go check it out. Trash talk Water in the King in the commentator section. Please do it. Please do
yeah,
it.
it's a good video to have in the background if you are working or something. Cause it's good to listen to, and also look at some overtakes and, and funny moments of the race.
Especially qualifying. Gowers spinning out, bottling it. Yeah.
And I would like to mention Gamer. He didn't disappoint anybody, I think, because he just DNF'd himself.
He was the
which
first
is,
DNF though. It is what
which
it
is
is.
not a surprise.
Yeah.
He's just being gamer this game as well, so don't expect much from him. But I hope he finishes the race this year.
Yeah, Gamer is he is quicker than what he showed on Tuesday, so he might take some points. But for now, he's standing without any points.
But he did better during the preseason races, and now he can start from the front row. So, I mean, it's gonna be hard to catch him for us when we have to fight through the field because he has a good pace if he doesn't crash and stuff like that. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting race in Austria. Also, we had Nuno Lima who DNF'd, if I'm right.
Yeah.
And I think his pace is also pretty good. I mean, his base pace is a bit slower than us probably, but I think he will grow into it and he can be a podium finisher this season.
Yeah,
I do think.
but he told after the incident that he was the one at fault because he was pushing a little bit too hard and lost the car. So that was also a single driver incident as well. No one touched him. He just pushed too hard,
Yeah, I know.
lost the car, and went into the wall and DNF'd. So that is
But
easy to do.
He will learn from this and probably come back stronger and more focused after this.
Yeah, we saw
So
at Qatar in the preseason that he has the qualifying pace and he also can get decent points in the race
yeah,
if he makes sure to stay away from the wall.
but we also see that Jesus is not having a qualifying pace. But yeah, reverse grid is good for him. That's for sure.
Yeah, he will actually be able to start on pole after a while. Gowers will start on pole because well, he got some decent points on Tuesday. Let me see the result. He came P8, but that won't last. That won't last. So he will drop down the order and he will start at pole at one time this season.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
before what's the next topic? It's like standings. Okay. But I would like to. Oh yeah, most surprising driver. We can go to that now before we go to Austria. Because I would say Stone
Okay.
Cold. Because Stone Cold was a big surprise for everybody. I think he got driver of the day as well, which was well deserved in my opinion. Even though I didn't see him during the race, but I saw him not getting any penalties.
He
And he
jumped 5
did
spots
fine.
ahead.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it was a big surprise. I don't think he had such a good result before.
Not in
Like
the higher division.
yeah.
So he
So
can, yeah, he will do good.
and do we have a standings already? Yeah, because it seems like
You're a fucking
nowhere.
admin. For,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. I
it seems
posted the
like
standings
nowhere.
yesterday, bro. Yesterday at
Yeah, I know.
9:37 p.m. Norwegian time, I posted the standings. You even
Yeah,
no, you never reacted to it. Yeah, fuck you, bro.
I'm reacting now. But I saw it. I just didn't see the team standings. But I knew Zauber is the leading one, which is a surprise. But yeah, it can be interesting team standings wise. I think if you look at the driver standings now, it's pretty versatile. Like we have Kolar Tomas, who's gonna score a lot of points probably, but then he has a teammate named Fake King, and I don't think he's gonna score much points.
No, maybe 1 point
Then
here
we
and
have
there, but that's it.
the McLarens, Jesus with GR skills. Well, GR skills was a bit of a disappointment to me after the preseason races.
Yeah, I think he used up his winnings in the races, but because now it's all about getting the most penalties.
Yeah. Um, and yeah, we have the Haas with George, and I don't know who is his teammate. Who is his teammate? He didn't race, but I don't
I
know.
don't think so. I'm checking now. In the Haas, it was yeah. He didn't have a teammate, but he has a teammate now. He got a teammate yesterday. Mr. Felix won
Okay,
the
we
race in
don't
the
know
Haas. We don't know how
anything
it
about
is,
him.
how he is, but hopefully he can get some points as well.
Yeah. And yeah, I have BB, and I went to Williams, so you all know my opinion about that. So let's just skip this.
Yeah, the news already mentioned it, so it is what it is. We can
Yeah,
come back to that later on.
I'm not denying that. Yeah. Yeah, but we have the Saubers. They did great, and yeah, we have the Mercedes. Yeah, with Gamer and Paul. Yeah, that's an interesting team for sure. Yeah, but I won't go through everybody after one race, but I think it's gonna be an interesting season, team standings wise as well.
Yeah, I think we
So
have to see because Nuno Lima can get some decent points for Aston Martin. Who is the teammate of Nuno Lima? That is
what Vidar,
okay.
we
He
don't
didn't
talk
show
about
up
you.
at all last today, so he has one more chance to at least react to the attendance.
Yeah,
Or
and
else his seat
luckily,
is going to a Swedish guy.
yeah, I just wanted to say that we have drivers on the line. So luckily we can replace people who don't drive. So yeah, so you have to drive to. It's like real Formula One. If you don't perform, you are out, and
Yep,
that's it.
yep. It's as easy as
So
that. And as long as we have drivers waiting, that we have at least one waiting now. And we also have maybe another one gonna sign up as a full-time driver, but he will also be in the line for a seat when something opens up.
and you were talking about Sakura.
Maybe.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so we gone to the standings, and who's the most surprising driver for you, by the way? After the first race.
Well, I will say I just need to. I will say Renchi is a good contender for that one because he fucked up during the pit stop and got a 10-second. But he was at one point up on P3, I believe, in Tuesday's race. And he would have jumped a lot of guys if he chose to serve the 10-second penalty during the safety car, but he didn't. So, yeah, he fucked that one. But I feel like he is one to look at this season. And of course, Stone Cold, driver of the day, and the first VMR race ever, and the first time in 2TL history as well, because I don't think he ever got it in 2TL back in the day either.
I think he's the first in his life.
Yeah, most likely. Well, we don't know how he's in other leagues he's racing at. But I think
Yeah.
Stone Cold, Renchi, well, to be fair, at the moment, yeah, Coral Thomas, we know are quick. Jesus, we know are consistent. George, we didn't know how he was, but we saw that he was quick now, so I think he's always been quick. So for now, Stone Cold and Renchi is my most
Yeah.
surprising ones after one race. But that can easily that doesn't mean it's gonna last in Austria or after that as well. So we're gonna be maybe new drivers next week. That will surprise me. Maybe Gauss, I doubt it. Maybe King, especially not. But we might have people like Sheki, who at the moment has signed up for Austria. We got Humbarovic, maybe. Uh, Gamer, I don't know. Paul. Paul is also a guy that we can look at because he got P7 on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So
He
that
did a
is
good job.
all. Yeah. So he is also in the as a contender as the most surprising driver this season. But one race isn't enough to make a decision. Just yet we have to let it go like 6 races at least. Then we can start talking about who actually deserves to win that competition.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So at least we know that it won't be Gauss and it won't especially not be King. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but
yeah, we have actually talked about the standings now, so that is, and you can just go quickly through who. You can just go through the standings, drive for drive and team
well,
for team. Well, I take
I
this
mean,
book.
okay. Cool. Yeah, so Kolar Tomas is leading, but you know, everybody will like it's a reverse grid based on the standings now. So Kolar Tomas is actually gonna start from the back next week. We have Jesus starting ahead of him, then George, me. I'm not happy that the three quick guys are behind me, but yeah, let's hope I won't crash. And then I have Tom Code ahead of me, which is a surprise, but yeah, it's a good one. Then we have Cam, sixth place, Paul, Gobert, BB, Ranji, Gia, Skills. Those are the drivers who scored points so far. So yeah, we had Gamer Racing and Hombarovic Racing, Curry King Racing and Luma, Nuno Lima, and I think Zakia was racing as well, but they all DNF.
Curry King never raced though. He
Well,
did. He did
race,
one
yeah.
qualifying lap attempt, and then he DNF'd, and yeah, that was it.
Yeah. Are you smoking now, by the way?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. And in the standings, yeah, we have Sauber leading it. We have Red Bull second. Only Kolar Tomas scored the point, but it's only 1 point between the first and second team. Then we have McLaren, also 1 point behind Red Bull. And then we have my team, Williams, with BB. We are 2 points behind. So, yeah, these 4 teams are at the top now, but we have Haas with 22 points, then Mercedes with 12 points, Racing Bulls with 10, Alpine with 6, and Aston Martin and Ferrari didn't score any points yet. But I'm sure Aston Martin will score some good points with Nuno Lima, and yeah, probably Ferrari is gonna have some points as well if Hombarovic can keep
And
it
shaky.
keep it together, and Shaggy, yeah, of course, Shaggy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think every team will have points this season, and every driver probably. So I don't think anybody will stand with 0 points. Yeah, so that's
Except
about
King. Just say.
yeah, except King.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, but that's it for the standings. So you know how we gonna yeah, you can check it out anyway in the standings tab, but yeah, it's nothing decided yet, so yeah, it's very close.
Yeah, it's
Um
a long season to go. Well, only 7 races left, but yeah.
yeah. And we have
Sauber
next
leading
week,
now doesn't mean they're gonna lead next week.
yeah. And it's a completely new format from next week on. So yeah, and it's Austria, and I think we're gonna see some small dive bombs in turn 2 probably. But or is it turn 3? I
Turn
don't know if
3. But also turn
yeah,
1.
turn 3. Yeah, but turn 1 as well. But I think we're gonna see some very nice overtakes. So even if you guys don't send me overtakes now, I hope next week you can send me a lot, because yeah, because it will be fun to see how everybody, the faster guys, let's say, going through the field, if they can. So yeah, and let's hope we won't have too many safety cars. Um, so yeah, I'm looking forward to Austria, and yeah, in my opinion, if we talk about the favorites this season, George is a very quick driver, but he makes mistakes. It seems like from one race, but maybe he was just a bit um too excited or whatever. But it seems like Kolar Tomas is very consistent, and he didn't get any penalties, and he is very fast as well. So it's hard to say, but I think Kolar Tomas is the one to beat this season, because we know his history as well. He's very fast every track. So yeah, he will be the one to beat. But I think we're gonna have a lot of podium finishers this season. So yeah, it's hard to predict now, but we'll see. We'll see. That's my opinion. What's yours?
Not King.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially.
Everyone but King. No,
Yeah,
I think Colin Thomas will be a big favorite for the entire season. We got George as well. Jesus, we know it's just he can get the podium, but he won't win.
yeah.
We all know that from
I
experience.
think it's a tough competition now um, for him as well. Uh, for myself, it's my subjective opinion, but yeah, I'm not playing much, so I don't think I will be able to beat Polar too much, but I can be a runner-up, or even if he makes some mistakes, I think I can get there as well. Or if I can practice more, I think I can win some races this season. So yeah, I believe in myself, of course, but yeah, we got competition at the front, so I just
Yeah.
hope I can get back to my form I had um, in the last game because I was pretty fast back then. So yeah,
Yeah. We can also mention the debutants. Well, everyone was a debutant on Tuesday because it was the league's first place, but a lot of these guys has come from 2TL back in the day. So we know who they are. We also know, yeah, they've been racing with us for at least 2 years or more. But the debutants we never seen before. We got Nuno Lima, Sakiak, uh, George, and Renchi. What do you think about those guys that
well,
showed up for the race?
um, I mean, um, two of them didn't score points in DNF, but I think it's just the lack of experience. I remember my first league race, and yeah, it can be hard um, to drive for the first time in a league like this. But I think they will get there. And well, honestly, George seems like a very nice guy, so I think he's a very good addition to this league, pace-wise, and I think he's clean as well. He had a moment with Tomas, but yeah, it was a hard corner to make side by side. So I'm not blaming them. It was probably a racing incident. Um, but we didn't have any incidents, so we don't have to look at them, luckily. So we have no work to do. um, about Renji, well, he seems like a nice guy as well, and he seems involved too. Um, he told us that he's focusing on finishing the race, and he did that. But I think his pace was good, so I think he will improve a lot through the season. So I think he will have some good position finishes this season. Um, yeah, he seems like a good driver to me at first sight. Um, about Nuno Lima, we saw he is fast, so he just have to be a bit more consistent and maybe calm down a bit and not push it too much because he lost the car because he was trying to push too much. Um, I think he has to give himself some time to get used to the league and stuff, and he will get those podiums for sure. Zakiak, well, it's hard to say anything because I didn't meet him on track, and I don't know how he DNF, so it's up to you to decide because I don't know anything about him so far. But I guess nobody made an incident, so we can say that our drivers are pretty clean and and the new ones as well. So yeah, I'm happy with all of them so far.
Yeah, I didn't see the incident with Sakiak. I just heard later on that he went into the wall. But we don't got any footage or anything from that incident at all. So yeah,
Yeah, it was probably a driver error as well. So
yeah,
it
hopefully,
happened.
yeah.
It happened. Yeah.
Okay,
But
but we also got a conflict going on in Williams. Can you please tell me about what the fuck goes on in that team, please?
you are just making it up.
I am not making anything up. The news wrote it, and the news ain't lying. This is a fake news. This is the real Formula One news. Well, VMR news.
Yeah, well, BB is being a little pussy. That's what it is, and I don't want a teammate like that. I rather drive with Garbers. That's what I said, and I stand with my statements. But if not Garbers, then I want to go alone instead of BB. So yeah.
Yeah,
but
understandably.
but BB, I think he. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to judge. I think he will get better for sure, and we talked about it in private. So everything is good, even though he also tried to change teams because of my statement. But you know how BB is, like
Yeah,
he keeps
he's a little twisty.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
just yeah, hysterical and stuff like that, but he will calm down. So yeah,
He's too
probably his driving
dramatic.
will be better too, because if
But
not, I will just sack him from the team and that's it. Yeah.
but
So
I understand it though because he's Latvian. There are like 4 people living in Latvia. I guess he's bored as fuck because there's no one to talk to in Latvia and stuff like that. So I've been to Latvia. It was like back then it was only 2 people living there. Now it's 4, and BB is one of them because he was born like 2 years ago.
yeah,
So
but
way after I was there.
to sum it up, yeah, Williams conflict it settled down now. So yeah, it's just the media trying to make things a bigger one than what it is actually. So
Fuck the
yeah,
media. They always try to do shit, right? Shit that, yeah, they always try to make shit bigger than shit really is. Yeah, fuck them.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
almost like,
that's
yeah.
my opinion.
Yeah, but the media ain't lying though. Just say.
Yeah.
It's a conflict
Well,
going on, and it will continue going on the whole season if BP and if we don't start to get some decent points soon. But it's BP.
yeah.
We all know that won't happen anytime soon. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
back in the day when BB were teammates with King. They actually were perfect together because no one took points.
yeah,
They were
they couldn't
like,
challenge each other.
yeah, they were like, oh, are we racing? Oh, are we supposed to take points? Or and then I just said, no, you don't need to take points. And they were like, oh yeah, cool. And then they never took any points. Fuck them. But on the other hand, they did almost beat us for the constructor championship, though.
Yeah,
But that was
yeah,
because we fucked up every other race anyways. But we still beat
yeah.
them.
That's not because. Yeah, but they were finished second, I guess. So yeah.
Yeah, but they were like coming on the podium and top 5 every race. And we were like, we won one, and then we got P10, and then we won, got P10, won, P10. So, but we still beat them
Yeah,
though.
it's like that.
So we still got more points, and that was at the end of the day, that is all that matters.
Yeah.
Getting the points and beating BB and King. And by the looks of it now, King won't get many points because he can't even have a wheel that works correctly.
properly.
So he just, I'm letting the AI do the rake for me, and I hope the admins won't notice because then I will get some points. Well, fuck you, King. We see everything.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Okay, so fuck everybody.
No, just King and
I
BB.
Yeah. Okay, just them. I think we are done with the VMR news. It was nice. And we can hop on to Baku, which is gonna be held this weekend. What do you think? And we are
Well,
talking
we
about
got
real life.
some big news. We got Lando Norris named as the driver number 1 because McLaren stated today that they will prioritize Norris for the championship. And that is, well, for me, that is the best decision McLaren could make because instead of just getting the Constructors' Championship, they are also in the fight for the Drivers' Championship. And that also means they have to prioritize the one driver that actually can put up a fight with Verstappen at the
Yeah,
moment.
I think they had a lot of criticism after the last race, and they had to think over this papaya rules or whatever.
Yeah,
Um, I think they made the right decision, but Norris stated that he isn't expecting Piastri to give up his first positions all the time. Well, we'll see, but probably we won't see any more um, overtakes like we saw in Monza
yeah, because
with
that
the
could
first
have
lap.
ended badly for
Yeah,
them.
so I think they made the right decision, and I think Piastri is an intelligent driver, so he knows that he will have his time because he's a championship material so far, I think. Um, so yeah, maybe next season he gonna have his shot. But this season he cannot go for the drivers' championship. So
Yeah,
yeah, Norris have to be prioritized here. So I agree with that.
yeah.
But I also want to say that Norris didn't have um, such a good races around Baku in his career so far. So I don't think that he's going to win this race on this weekend. Uh, Only if the McLaren is really above everybody else. But
You also need
I
to
don't know.
remember that the McLaren is a different car now than it was last year when they did Baku and the year before. So McLaren has a shot at doing well because the car is completely different now than what it used to be.
I know, but last year I think they were fast in Baku. I mean, they were good, but I don't think this track is just the best for the McLaren. I don't think Norris will finish P9 or something, so I still think they're gonna be top 5, both of them. Um, but yeah, I of course I'm being a bit subjective and optimistic, but I just feel like this track is the best for Ferrari because they
Uh,
they like the hard braking zones and the long
to
straights and
to
yeah.
be fair, last year the race at Baku was April, at the end of April, and McLaren didn't start to actually do well until
Oh yeah,
the summer.
in April.
So they
Okay.
were like Piastri was P11 last year, and
It
well,
was
Norris
P9 or
was P9.
yeah.
And that was a couple of months before McLaren actually started to get some decent points last season, so they
Yeah,
weren't any good
true.
then. But now they actually, because Baku is is later in the season, McLaren is a better team now. So, like, if you look at last season, Perez won. Do you think Perez will be able to win Baku on
No, no,
Sunday?
no.
No,
I'm not. I
exactly.
don't think. No, no, no way.
Verstappen were P2 last season, but Verstappen and Red Bull has also lost a lot of pace this season. Leclerc were P3 and he won Monza, but on the other hand, I don't think he will win, to be honest. He had a good race at Monza, but it's too far between every time he's actually have a chance to win at all.
Yeah, but we had a
Alonso and
sprint.
Carlos Sainz were they were P4 and P5 last season, and I don't think they will win. Lewis Hamilton P6. Well, Mercedes is coming stronger as well, so Mercedes may be able to win on Sunday. with either Hamilton or Russell. I believe Hamilton is the better driver out of those two anyways.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, but last year it was a sprint formula as well, so it was a bit different. Now we are having a normal weekend. Um, I hope Leclerc can win, honestly, because he was the best of the rest last season, even though Alonso, yeah, he was
Yeah,
faster
I
than
know
Alonso.
you hope he's gonna win because you are a Ferrari driver, but if you look at it as a neutral fan,
Yeah, but
it's
no,
way
no, I'm
too
saying
far between every time Leclerc actually have a real shot of winning. And he won
yeah,
at Monza because McLaren also fucked up their strategy and showed,
I
they
think
fucked up the
Ferrari
tires
was
and all that.
managing the tires better, but I'm just saying
And
that
and
Leclerc
yeah, but
is
Leclerc also hasn't had that good of a history at Baku as well.
true. He's going
So
faster on Baku. It's one of his best track. I
he's
just wanna
faster
check
than
it.
Baku, but also you got I am stupid, you know.
Yeah, I know, but it was
Yeah.
a one-time shit. But
Yeah,
I
but
think
just like it's the one time shit that he won a race this season as well. Yeah, I like Leclerc. He's quick and he knows how to race. But Ferrari isn't a team that wins at a normal pace at the moment. They haven't done that for years.
eh, I'm a bit. I think they are not bad now. So yeah, but I will check where Leclerc finished in 2022. 'Cause I think he had good results, even though he went into the wall once. Where is fucking Baku though?
Okay, now we can see the history between 20. Okay, if we start at 2016, Nico Rosberg won. 2017, Daniel Ricciardo won. 2018, Lewis Hamilton. 2019, Valtteri Bottas. 2021, Sergio Perez. 2022, Max Verstappen. And 2023, Sergio Perez. So Leclerc has never won at Monaco before.
Yeah, but he didn't have a good car as
Yeah,
well.
but they still don't really have a good car. Ferrari is still doing stupid shit.
I think I know,
They are
but I
quicker,
guess.
but McLaren are still a quicker car than Ferrari. Mercedes is
But what I
also a quicker car than Ferrari.
Yeah, I'm just saying that this track, I think they are faster, but this track just suits Ferrari because they like hard braking zones and not. It's just like 90 degrees
Yeah,
corner.
but how do you know they are faster? Leclerc is a
Well,
good qualifying driver at Baku. He got pole in 21, 22, and 23. But why can't he win?
yeah,
Why can't he take the race win from pole
because
position at Baku?
the race pace was shit for Ferrari, but this year it's it's the it's different
Yeah,
because
but how many
they
poles?
usually suck with qualifying and they are going upwards on the race
Yeah,
most of the time.
but like I'm a Red Bull fan, and I don't believe Red Bull gonna win this weekend. Why are you, as a Ferrari fan, so certain Leclerc gonna win when he never won at Baku
I'm not
before?
certain.
Uh,
I just think that
and
he has the better
Ferrari
cars
has a
now.
good qualifying pace at Baku before, but they are never they don't win. At least not after 2016. They don't win. Leclerc has never won at
I know,
Baku.
but
And to be fair, street tracks isn't Leclerc's best racing.
we'll see, we'll see. But I just have a feeling and about this year's car, I think he's gonna have a start if McLaren is not so far ahead. I think
Yeah, but
Leclerc.
you say McLaren isn't all that at Baku. But how can you say that McLaren is bad at Baku this year, and when
I'm
Ferrari
not
is
saying
good at Baku
McLaren.
this year,
No, I'm not
while
saying
McLaren
McLaren is
has
bad.
been the better team than Ferrari this season?
I'm just saying about what I read
One
that
win
the
to Leclerc, and Monza don't make him a more a bigger chance to win at Baku than Lando Norris
No,
or Oscar Piastri
I'm
or Max
just saying
Verstappen for that matter,
I'm just
or
saying that
Hamilton.
I think Ferrari will be closer on this weekend than on the rest of the weekends. I just feel like this track is the one where they can still get a win and probably not getting any more wins this season. So that's what I'm feeling because I think McLaren is the most versatile car now and probably the fastest overall. But I think this track is just suits this year's Ferrari, So that's why I just hope Leclerc. I'm not saying that Leclerc is gonna have the most wins for the rest of the season.
No, we are
I just
talking
read
about
a lot of
Baku.
yeah, and I read a lot of things about Ferrari and stuff like that, and everybody else, and the experts saying that this track suits the Ferrari more than the other teams probably. But
Yeah, but to be
we
fair,
will see in
experts
the
say a lot
weekend.
of shit. Experts say a lot of
I
shit.
know,
Like the five life season, experts are saying a lot of shit. That never happens.
but I think Ferrari will be good. I'm not saying Leclerc is 100% winning this race, but I think we will see a Ferrari podium at least, even if Norris and Piastri finishes ahead. I just feel like Mercedes is it's not the best track for that car, but probably they will be close. But I think Red Bull
But
is
one thing
I
McLaren,
think Red Bull is not the best car right now. I think they're gonna struggle. Like they are in a negative spiral now, it seems. So
The
yeah,
usual Ferrari fan copium.
yeah, another Ferrari fan here. Hello. We have a surprise guest here in our podcast, Levente.
yeah, I'm just trying to get this Ferrari fan Mustang to understand that just because Leclerc won at Monza doesn't make him a favorite to win in Baku where he never won before.
Well, you
Well,
might be right, but let's
Like
see.
I like Leclerc, he's a good driver, but to be honest, Mudcram is saying that Ferrari has a bigger chance to win at Baku than, for instance, McLaren, even though McLaren is a quicker car than Ferrari at the moment.
I'm saying
E-
Ferrari has the
even
best chance in
even
Baku.
even
That's a
Mercedes
lesson
is a
race.
quicker car overall, and that says a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, if the McLaren strategies fuck up again and the Ferrari strategies somehow
Don't fuck up, because
Well,
they fuck up a
mistakenly
lot.
mistakenly take the good strategy, then yeah, they have a chance.
Of course, it's always possible, but like
But yeah, if McLaren strategies are smart, they will copy at least one of the drivers, Ferrari. So
yeah.
I mean, if the
If
drivers are
Ferrari is
supposed to
gonna
be.
be in the fight for the win at least, but yeah, I just feel like it's gonna be a close Grand Prix between the teams. So I don't think it's gonna be such a dominant Grand Prix like when Norris won 2 races ago, or something with 22 seconds. I don't think
Yeah, I
it's
hope
gonna be
so.
like that.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, I just dropped in. I have to go. I have to pack.
yeah, fuck you,
So
bro.
Okay. Yeah. Good
all
to
right.
see you here.
Love you guys too. Bye.
Fuck you, goodbye.
Yeah. Bye.
Go and
Bye.
die.
Bye.
That was this fucking Hungarian worker. He don't know what he's
Yeah.
talking about. ACC admin,
Yeah.
but he's jobless at the moment because they don't even have ACC anymore.
I think you just hate Hungarians. That's what I feel now.
Well, okay, you are
Well,
second on the list behind Latvians. Just saying, fuck you,
thank you.
BB.
Kolar
And King.
Tomasz, you are hated as well.
Yeah, because he wins. No, I have nothing against Hungarians or Latvians except if the name is Fuck the Beeps and Matray and Vaga.
Yeah, I know.
Just
And
saying.
more, go, of course.
And Vaga. I also don't like
Yeah.
Finnish people like Emil Sneer, fucking jobless ACC admin.
Oh, you can say jobless now, don't you?
Yeah, I can because they don't even have ACC anymore. About that, we can also talk about ACC. We can trash talk the jobless ACC admins.
Well, Gabbert only just faces us because he actually sees something happens in the league because of Formula One.
Yeah, he actually told a few days ago that, wow, you guys are actually working. And I was like, yeah, unlike ACC, we actually want the league to succeed. That's why King, even though how much he get trash talk on my stream, he actually have subscribed to my stream as well. Just saying, he's
Nice.
paying me money to get trash talked. Yeah, fuck you, King. That is embarrassing, paying money to get trash talked and stuff like that. Yeah, but thank you. I appreciate you giving me your money. I really do. I don't love you, King, but I can live with you giving me money.
Sometimes he needs to be like, he feels it. So I love you, King, for a minute. Then fuck you.
Yeah, I can love him for like half a second and then back to fuck him. Yeah, fuck you, King. I hope you. I will tell you to scroll to the lap 19 of this stream and you will hear.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay.
we also got Adrian Newey that told some stuff about Max Verstappen today as well.
What did he say? I didn't see that.
I only saw the headline because I didn't really give a fuck. But he said something about Max Verstappen being like unfairly treated because people are saying a lot of shit. That a lot of shit happened between them and in Red Bull and stuff like that. But Adrian Newey said that it isn't a conflict in Red Bull. That Max Verstappen never wanted to quit Red Bull if Adrian Newey left.
Mhm.
So that just means that his dad is a fucking liar.
Oh, yeah, we know that stuff.
Yeah, we know that.
His dad is an idiot.
He's like the real life Drive to Survive Netflix dude. Telling a lot of shit.
But what do you think about Newey going to Aston?
Well, it's all about the
You are
money.
not happy.
But, okay,
Yeah.
if you look at the drivers they got, Alonso can win. Stroll will end up last, or well, at least outside of top 15, no matter who's making the car. So it won't really change. They will get some more points with Alonso, but they need to get this fucking Canadian rich boy out of Formula 1 with his daddy as well, if Aston Martin wants to be able to fight for the championship ever.
If it wasn't Lawrence Stroll there, then they wouldn't have Newey, I think. So that's the problem. And I still say the same that I said before, that because his dad wants to keep Stroll and wants him to win a championship, which is impossible. I mean, even if they get a fucking dominant car, it wouldn't be so dominant with Stroll. Like, even if he could win some races, because maybe he could with a very, very good car, but I don't know. For Stroll to win a championship, he would need a car that would be like 2 seconds faster than all the other cars.
For Stroll to win a championship, they will need all the other 19 cars to DNF in all fucking 24 races for Lance Stroll to ever win a championship. And even then, he might be disqualified in every race for underfueling or some stupid shit like that. Or he will DNF himself. He will see the wall and, oh, I thought the race was finished, and then just go into the wall.
I just hope he doesn't win, because that would be the biggest shame of Formula 1.
If that ever happens, I'm not watching Formula 1 ever again.
Yeah, but it won't happen.
I know it won't.
I just remember who won the championship. Like, you cannot say one person who was that bad and still won in F1 history, I think. I don't remember one, to be honest. Of course, there were drivers who was lucky, but not Stroll caliber drivers. Like
That's because back in the day, they were actually hiring drivers out of talent and not money. Well, of course, drivers had money back in the day as well, but it was more like talent as well. The teams wasn't so... They didn't need the money as much as they do now.
Yeah, and I mean, even if you are a very good driver, you have to be lucky to get into your car, which can win a championship. So if you are not a very good driver, you can be you can't win a championship here. Like honestly, it's impossible. So I don't think it's threatening us that Stroll is winning a championship anytime in his life. Yeah, but Alonso can be happy with Newey, and I think he's happy, and maybe he gets more motivation because of that. And probably he knew about it way before us.
Yeah, but to be fair, Alonso is old and he should retire soon. Let younger
Oh, yeah.
guys come in, because no matter how much we like and enjoy watching Alonso race, he's a good guy, great driver. Let younger talents, because there's so many younger talents that also deserve a seat, but the older guys, yeah, they hawk the seat for decades.
Yeah, but I think 2026 is gonna be the last for Alonso, and then he's gone probably.
I hope 25.
I think he wants to wait the changes for the car, which Newey is designing. Probably, I don't think he's gonna leave until 2026, to be honest. But yeah, maybe he can have a good season. I don't think he's gonna win a championship anymore, but who knows?
Yeah, I
He-
think that ship has sailed now. He already won, but I think now, no matter, even even though Aston Martin got Newey, one guy can't make a car do a championship car over one night.
Yeah.
It will take years, still years, and they also need to remember the money. They can't spend unlimited of money to upgrade the car and make cars and stuff like that. So they still have a cost gap they have to think about as well.
Yeah.
Oh, now I just saw you hit Coral Thomas, you fucking maniac.
Oh, yeah, for you. Yeah, but you can see my front wing is missing a bit.
Yeah, you
if
deserved it.
look at Yeah.
Fucking one trying to take
But
out
you
the
didn't
race win.
realize it. You didn't realize it during the race.
No, because
And
yeah, I didn't see damage at the start, but I think Warrior mentioned it, but I'm not completely sure. I just
I don't
saw
think
that.
you mentioned it, but
Yeah, maybe not. I just saw that Colin Thomas lost it, and it was a typical he got hit loss. Because yeah, it's not normal to lose the car in that matter out of that corner in a slow pace.
yeah, it was my fault.
But Thomas had a good overtake on Renchi later on in that lap, though.
Yeah, it was a nice one.
Yeah.
I may take it out. And he had a double overtake as well. With Cam and George,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So
Where he
I will
took both
leave
of
that
them.
out as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of good racing from that guy, to be honest. Even when he had to fight his way up, he kept it clean and yeah.
Honestly, he is one of the best drivers I've ever raced with so far. Like, if you just remember last season, he was very fast, and I think he wasn't involved in incidents too much. Like, I don't remember him being too aggressive and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I don't think he was.
He is like Boosty, but
less aggressive.
Less aggressive, yeah, and more thinking, maybe. Is Boosty on the server though?
Yeah, he's still on the server. He is considering coming back racing, but he's just waiting it out a little bit.
Well, we could have some very fast drivers in the next few seasons if they decide to join us.
Yeah.
Like Boosty.
Maybe if Boosty, his friend CT isn't in the server, and that is okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Boosty is in the server, but if we decide to race again, we will have some good competition at the top as well. Some quick drivers fighting, so... And I hope Thomas won't win every race this season. It would be nice to... No, but... well, most likely not, because it's a reverse grid. So he will anyways have to fight for every win.
Yeah, but I
Uh,
think he's gonna have some competition, if not from me, but from George probably. But I think I can get him some races at least, or at least
Maybe.
have a similar pace. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
fighting Cam and George now
Yeah.
on the clip.
Soon, I think one lap we're gonna see George go off after the double overtake on Cam and George, and Cam
Yeah.
fought back as well. I'm not sure, but I guess
Now I can see
yeah.
how Tamash is using his ERS. But
Yeah,
I think he's on one.
I'm thinking about now he's on none. I'm thinking so he was saving and now he's on medium. But I am thinking about actually turning that off for well, I will maybe have it on, but tell Våler that we won't talk about the ERS deployment on stream.
Yeah.
Because
Okay. I get it.
because people are listening in and it would give an unfair advantage if people know
Yeah.
that Thomas is now 87% or stuff like that. But
He's
now
making the double overtake here.
Yep, but
He's so far.
George came back and he didn't give up, but we all know what
nice.
happened in one corner's time. Close, he's
nice.
going for it, he's moving, and there they touch, and off goes George.
Probably this double overtake.
And then you
was
come back.
Yeah. Yeah, I could have gone to the inside there, but I didn't want to risk it.
Yeah.
So I braked a bit earlier. And here
Yeah.
I didn't want to make a move.
Yeah. I like these type of pictures though. I wish you could choose what camera angle you want to use in a broadcast in this game. I would use the
Yeah.
helicopter view so much. Because there are sometimes the camera view is so awful, I have to change to like on cam instead. Especially in these corners coming up now.
Yeah.
Because they're so
Yeah, I can see my wing
Yeah.
is missing there. Yeah, I think that was like 2/10 a lap or something for me.
Yeah, but then you came back at George this time.
Yeah, but then
But George,
I couldn't hold him.
yeah, he don't give up. See, at least we got a lot of fights going on the stream as well.
Yeah.
But George
And we
didn't
were
give
going
up. So.
pretty wide.
Yeah.
We were going pretty wide as well in the next lap, maybe. And I want to see that from the outside.
Yeah.
If you watched it, I'm not sure. Probably.
Maybe I don't remember actually.
Yeah, I was a bit understeery there.
Yeah, it
I
don't
can see
look
it
like
from the
I
outside
watched
as
it,
well.
but okay, now I'm back at Jesus.
Yeah. I'm a bit behind you on the stream. But yeah.
Yeah. I have like 15 seconds or so.
But it was a nice three-way battle though.
Yeah, it was.
But
Yeah.
I knew I had 6 seconds anyway, so I didn't try to defend that much as well. Like there was no point. I knew I would be P4 anyway, so
Yeah, here it comes. Oh,
But
that was a close one. I was sure George gonna hit you in that corner.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
a close one.
So
I didn't realize it before now, actually. How close
yeah,
it was.
me neither.
Yeah. And then we got cab.
It's funny. That Zauber is dirtiest.
What?
That Zauber is dirty
I
as
know.
fuck.
I know. And Visa Cash App card behind as well. So dirty. But there was a lot of good battling on Tuesday. I liked. Oh, guys, almost lost it. I liked the racing because it was close between a lot of drivers and it was good battling.
Yeah, but you didn't watch the freeway that we had, I think.
No, but I can't watch you guys all the time.
I know.
I also want to go a little bit further down the order as well.
I got overtaken by both of them.
Yeah, because you suck, bro.
Yeah, I know. It was very bad. Jesus was on my outside, but he was ahead, and then George was on the inside, so I had to take that corner wide, and then I couldn't get a good exit, and he overtook me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like a sandwich. Not a good one. I like to be on the top.
Whoa.
Not in the middle. Yeah. But anyway, I think we had a good podcast today as well.
Yeah, we got George joining in for like half an hour. And
Sure.
got a lot of shit from him.
That's nice battling here as well in the end.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was more the battling of who can avoid more time penalties. Because look at
18
the
seconds.
fucking time. Yeah, you got 15, 18, 15, 15, 16. Look at all
I
those
got
time
9.
penalties.
I got 9 in the end, but that's why, because I tried to make the fastest lap in the last lap.
Yeah.
And I cut the corner a bit, but yeah, I didn't have.
Yeah.
I couldn't be faster with those things. Oh, Kolar Thomas got time penalty as well.
Yeah, he got it at the end of the race as well. So
I see.
if George and Thomas didn't, well, if George didn't go off, it would actually be a battle for the win at the end. But it is what it is. Thomas won deserved anyways.
But I think Thomas would have been faster on those new mediums than George on the old ones.
Yeah, but George could have pushed him to do a mistake or something like that as well. But damn,
Yeah, maybe.
Cam is still coming with the fucking penalties.
Yeah.
18, 18, 15, 18, 16. It's awful. And then you got
Awful,
King
yeah.
with 0. Fucking AI.
The AI. Was Tomorovic AI as well?
Yeah, he was because he left the session. I don't know if he got connection issues or just left.
I will talk to him
Yeah.
and ask him and tell him if he retires, then he needs to do it in the pit.
Yeah. Yeah, because I talked to King. And BB was like, oh yeah, but the other guy did it too. And I was like, fuck you, I don't care if another guy did it. King did it, and he says Stewart needs to respect the rules. So fuck you, Beeps. Yeah.
Yeah, but so everybody got penalties except King, but he was an AI, so.
Yeah, he was liver racing. That fucked
So
up.
basically everybody got penalty. That's
Yeah,
funny though.
but some guys got a little bit more penalties than other guys.
Yeah, little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Well, Gauss also had a decent race if he had stayed out of penalties, though.
Yeah, then he would have been P6. If we just look at this, then Cam would have been P5 and Gabber P6, and Paul, I think Paul P7 was, I think he stayed P7. But GSQ's was P8 as well, so he would have been better without penalties.
Yeah, and now we're on the last lap, and it was impossible to know where people were gonna end up at, except Thomas, Jesus, and George. It was actually...
And me.
Yeah, fuck you.
Because I got Cam behind me with 18 seconds, so... And I had a lot of space behind me as well. But BB was fucking P11, and he got ahead because of less penalties as well.
Yeah, that's why it's important to stay penalty free, because penalties can make a race.
I'm just getting my 9 second now. in any second. But George was very close. Yeah, I was waiting for them to collide.
Yeah. Just see when I turned back to Jesus
Now?
how close they were. Just let
Yeah.
Thomas finish the race first. I turn back and just see the smoke.
Oh yeah, that was a close one here.
Yeah, that could
He tried to
easily.
move for a second,
Yeah, he tried, but
he,
luckily they didn't
he
touch.
realized it's too far.
Yeah, and luckily they didn't touch, and everything went well. And then we got fucking Stone Cold coming in as P5 at the end. That is some crazy shit.
Covers.
And Gao is
It's
P8.
funny.
With 18 seconds, Gao still got P8. And
Yeah.
then the game gave Gao the drive of the day. That is the worst thing I've ever seen.
VB Unite.
Gao
Shit.
looks fucking scared.
I'm still a girl, I think. I have to change it and my flag as well.
Yeah.
Didn't have time to. I didn't even like change the camera view or anything. I'm on fucking default, so I will have to do them too. Maybe
Yeah.
that will help me. Because sometimes it helps, like visibility and stuff like that.
It does.
Okay.
But now I think we should
Well,
end the stream, to be honest, because now we've been going on for
yeah.
like 2 hours soon.
1.5.
Or 1.5.
Yeah, but
Still 90 minutes. It's enough.
yeah.
Talking trash for 90 minutes is enough. But yeah,
Yeah,
always
I'm gonna go
fun to have a podcast with Matray, and thanks to George that showed up for half an hour, and Varka who just came in, said some bullshit and left.
Everybody who watched or gonna watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So have a good
Goodbye.
night or day.
And have a good weekend.
Goodbye. Yeah, have a good
Yeah.
weekend. Bye bye.
And don't shoot up schools. Thank you. Goodbye.